Encore Revival America, April 23, 2018. Grandpa Giuliani is starring as Mark Antony to end the conflict and save the country from a divisive justice fled to brutish beasts from men who have lost their reason. The former mayor is in a position to bring such a resolution. The New York district doing the FBI investigation knows him. His city knows him. The nation knows him. The investigator knows him. The president knows him. He knows everyone in the family, as does any grandpa know his own. Rudy Giuliani has the impeccable credentials Mueller was said to have had before his year-long investigation made wary everyone with an opinion. No one could threaten him. No one would have any cause to investigate him, since he has been distant all this time. To investigate Giuliani at this point would beg the same question the Russian attorney is asking. Why hasn't someone at least interviewed me? No doubt the shrinking number of investigation supporters will say, Trump's old pal Rudy got him out of it. But that won't help their cause, and the investigation will end nonetheless. As anti-Trump sentiment both shrinks and honkers down, many are getting fed up, especially with the Starbucks overreaction and now Amazon's ratings about ratings. Closing thousands of locations for racial bias training will backfire. It's only theater. If Starbucks really cares about solving the problem of implicit biases, they would keep their doors open to customers, pay staff to come in early, and train them in smaller groups during breaks over multiple sessions. People know it's useless, both leftists and conservatives, employees and customers. This drama, combined with the overreaction of protesters shouting at Starbucks employees who agree with them, will only drive more people to support Trump. After all, a vote for Trump is really a way of protesting protests. Then we have Comey's book on Amazon. Mashable and The Verge credit Deadline for breaking the story just before 9 p.m. on Friday, which a Rush Limbaugh caller, Chris, mentioned prior to 2 p.m. that same day. Gizmodo mentions that negative reviews won't be possible from Trump supporters. Generally absent from mainstream articles are any exploration of the idea that phony positive reviews are also disallowed and could be part of rating fraud or bias. Many also note the same information, that Amazon has blocked non-customer ratings on potentially controversial books in the past. What we know about Amazon's block on ratings is an absence of negative reviews, and Amazon's own claim that there appears to be some sort of bias from ratings. Everything real receives good and bad ratings alike. After this, Amazon's reviews will likely lose credibility. With the Starbucks overreaction and now Amazon claiming that its own rating system of Comey's new book is in question, we could be looking at such a surge of new Trump voters that 2018 actually sees a boost in the Republican victories in the House and Senate. But things are so wild and goofy these days that we can't make heads or tails of what's going on politically. The swamp is being drained, and in any foreseeable case, Trump will almost certainly win again in 2020, and we are staring down the road of a future Republican Supreme Court. Trump's appointee to the Supreme Court, Justice Neil Gorsuch, voted against action that would normally favor Trump's campaign platform to fix immigration. The ruling, however, was not about politics, but about sloppily written law. We need laws to be written better, and we need a Supreme Court that thinks so. Barbara Bush passed away last week at the age of 92. She was mourned by friends, family, and all living past presidents. Encore. Revival is returning to America.